Hey, this is Will Knight. I'm back with a new podcast in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Walking down the street, I seen this guy probably 3 times with my friends, and I finally was like, you know something? Let's interview him. So, introduce yourself.
All right, hello everyone. My name's Patrick.
Patrick, what's your last name?
My last name is Ferguson.
Okay, Patrick Ferguson. So tell me about yourself, Patrick.
Well, I am 30 years old, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I moved to Puerto Vallarta about 4 years ago. Initially, I came here thinking it was going to be a month-and-a-half trip, which turned into 3 years. And while I was here, I continued in my field, working in fitness. Started teaching art classes. Started teaching English and Spanish. So I found a lot of things that I could create here that kept me moving and connecting with people.
Okay, so part of my podcast is surrounded by health and fitness and wellness. So, especially while traveling. So tell me about your fitness career. I mean, why did you move from Toronto, Canada, which I almost moved there and lived there, but I got hired with the Chicago Fire Department at that time. So why did you move from Toronto to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico?
Well, I felt like I needed a change of pace. After 10 years in Toronto, I think I started to feel that everything was regular routine and everything was predictable, and I felt like I needed to shake things up a little bit. And I also felt that maybe moving somewhere in a different environment, different culture would offer me a new perspective on life and help me learn something that I was missing while I was there.
Okay. So now my question is fitness. You're a fit guy. You know, everybody's attracted to fit people, especially here in Mexico. It looks like everybody is into fitness. I mean, I go to the gym every day, and there's like a ton of people there, so I'm still trying to find that sweet hour where there's nobody there.
What was the question again?
What was the question again? That's okay.
That's
all right. Fitness. Tell me about your life and career in fitness.
Okay. Well, you know, I think for myself, everything kind of started some years back when it became a method of me just taking care of myself, taking care of my mental health, and finding a way to manage my stress. At the time, I was dealing with a lot of anxiety, and I had panic attacks frequently, and I found that, you know, incorporating a lot of fitness into my life helped me manage that, which, after finding how much it benefited me, I wanted to be able to offer the same to other people and help them find ways to reconnect with their bodies and be excited about being active and taking advantage of the time they have here to move. And most people, I tell them, you know, if you have working arms and legs and you're able to move, take advantage of that time and go play.
All right, nice. It's interesting because when I travel, I normally, one of the things I do is always join a health club. I take MMA, I box in Chicago. So when I go travel, I always try to find something to break up the day, keep up with my routine. So what advice do you have for travelers who are in a program when they're home, and then all of a sudden they come to, let's say, Mexico, Puerto Vallarta, and, you know, there's a lot of eating here, it's a lot of carbs. So what do you have advice for them?
I think there's 2 different approaches for that. If people, you know, if you're going on vacation, you want to be on vacation and enjoy your time to rest because the body does benefit from the rest and recovery. But if you're trying to maintain your routine, you know, the same as back home, it's always about discipline. Back home, you have your apartment or your home you can go home to and just choose to be lazy. And you just have to remember to bring that discipline with you back into your vacation lifestyle. So find a way to make it exciting and remind yourself that it's time to play. If you're going to come here and play on the beach, what you're going to do, it's also time to go into the gym and continue practicing that discipline and letting it be a part of whatever it is that you're trying to build for yourself.
Okay. So we're at the end point right now. So I saw Patrick and I just wanted to interview him really quick, and because this is my last day in Mexico. Yeah. So hopefully I'll be back next year, see my friends, DC and his husband, and we'll go from there. Patrick, it was nice meeting you. And a couple more questions.
Yes.
Where do you see yourself in a few years? Living in Puerto Vallarta, or living in another country, or going back to Canada?
That I honestly don't know, because it's a question I'm asking myself every day. What I do know is, what's clear in my life at this point is that I want to stay doing things to help uplift people and connect them with a part of themselves that they're struggling to reach on their own. And I think as long as I keep myself in a place of being of service and helping people, I don't think it really matters where I am, to be honest.
Okay. Well, Patrick, I'm going to say good day, and you have a good day, and I will talk to you later.
You as well. Thank you.